Chodam Soki Chodam La Jamchu Padu Rami Kyapsuchi Dagi Chodin Gipe Sonamgi Drola Penche Sange Drupa Sho Chodam Soki Chodam La Jamchu Padu Rami Kyapsuchi Dagi Chodin Gipe Sonamgi Drola Penche Sange Drupa Sho Chodam Soki Chodam La Jamchu Padu Rami Kyapsuchi Dagi Chodin Gipe Sonamgi Drola Penche Sange Drupa Sho
Yeah. Good. Anybody heard?
Yep.
Too loud?
No.
Okay, anyway. Everybody comfortable? What's this test? Relax. Anyway, we are good opportunity today also. We come together, doing little practice, how you develop our mind, how we will become happy. Everybody needs to become very happy person. But if we need to happy enough, we need to how you become happy. What cause and condition being happy? We need to know. Right? Otherwise just we say, oh, I need to happy, please. Bodhisattva, help me, I need to happy. It doesn't work. We have to, happy and unhappy is just our mind. Therefore, you have to click your mind, happy mind. Click, become open. Bodhisattva doesn't click. They give for job us. Okay, this is a happy mind. You have to click here, then happy mind become. This is a unhappy mind. If you click this mind, you always unhappy. But I show you how you click, which mind, but click you can do. It's your job.
Yeah.
So the Buddha was a computer theory.
Yeah. Today we know what's the 21st century.
21st century Buddha.
Really a little bit compared with technology.
That's
Good.
And he give to password for us. Don't forget, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, everybody knows when you practice, when you listen, when you teach, first we need to set up good motivation. The motivation is, you just first sentence in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. First two words talk about refuge. Second two words talk about bodhicitta. Right? And we refuge for Buddha, for enter, we get enlightenment, benefit all sentient beings.
I think he means verse, not words.
Lines, yeah. Then everybody always says, Saji, Chodan, Soji, everybody says no. But sometimes think about a little bit meaning. Meaning is more important. Right? I think maybe Harold doesn't agree. What's it?
I agree.
I'm joking. Usually we have to use the words. Why? We have to understand the meaning. If you know meanings, then you don't need to know hours of words. But including me, we know a lot of words that we don't know meaning. Also, we doesn't think. Therefore, we tell here, too tired, too tight. Our mind's too tight to always. Therefore, we don't know how to click. To that teacher that we doesn't click right way. Sometimes we don't click. Then attachment, angry, jealous. We click this once, then they come up. Right?
Yes.
Okay, I think finish my English.
Thank you, Geshe.
Time to rest my English. Otherwise,
I will force you to use it.
otherwise tomorrow you don't work. Well, I don't want to work. I don't know, you doesn't give me opportunity to rest. Okay, today we talk about what is 20 in English?
Tujin?
20.
Tundit. Tundit. Effort or diligence? Effort or diligence, one of those.
Okay, anyway, effort or diligence. Today we are talking about effort or diligence. I don't know. Maybe verse 28.
Yeah.
Anybody can,
Verse 28.
28.
Shitagi.
Anybody can read verse 28 together.
Okay.
We get a little bit influence our mind. Okay?
Seeing even hearers and solitary realizers who accomplish only their own good, strive as if to put out a fire on their head. For the sake of all beings, make enthusiastic effort. The source of all good qualities, this is the practice of Bodhisattvas.
Okay? Anyway, this is what we're talking about. What's that?
Soba.
Soba.
Patience.
No.
Tundit. Effort. Effort. It says effort here.
Okay.
Enthusiastic effort.
주 라다. 아무래도 주지 찍라나 추는다. 저기 찍지도 놓으면 좀 그래. 저 찍도 말하겠니? I'm talking a little bit. I'm doing that.
Okay.
아니 줄라거다 말하겠니? 아니야.
Oh, she has it?
Yeah, she has the different.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, walk 말아. 라도 마시고 집에 년하나 드디어. 단디 그 친구들 네 갈라고 했나로 라도 마시고 집에 년하나 다랑 소소 주보고 된다. 아니 년하다 주빈다고 돈된 얘기 다 년투다 아마디 아세. 전주 다 칼슈 잡고 그랬어.
Okay. So the first lines of these, let's see. Rangdun Bashi.
Yeah.
Drubin Yenrang.
Yenrang.
Yeah. So the first line of this goes up until, in the English, up until only their own good. So seeing even hearers and solitary realizers who accomplish only their own good. So he's saying that the hearers and the solitary realizers, they actually make a huge, they work really hard actually for the goals that they're striving toward.
Right.
Yeah, just the very first line.
For example, we work very hard, right? 20, I don't know. Enter 8 to maybe 8 all day, every day. 363 days.
65.
65?
365.
65 days. We work very hard, right? Some of their hearings, what call
Hearers.
Hearers and
Nyentudan, the Yeah, the solitary realizers,
Yeah.
hearers and solitary.
Hearings are
Hearers,
hearers and
solitary.
solitaires, they work very hard to achieve their goal. They're free from samsara. They want to enjoy their, the
Freedom.
freedom from samsara, then enjoy the arhat. That's what was
Yeah, arhat.
yeah, arhat.
Arhatship.
Arhatship.
Yeah.
For example, how can they walk? The second word they say, the example, right? 그래서 고도 락바도 둘러서 메쇼와이나 메셀로 메와치 딱 걸레가 지대 그랬어.
So, yeah, so he's saying like if if your clothes caught on fire, so if you were doing something and suddenly your clothes burst into flame, probably you would work really hard to put out that flame. So,
뭐다 던지지 딱 코란수 다 수임받나 다 몽골 메쇼나 다 그런 주작으로 왔어. 그래서 몽골 메쇼나
yeah,
if you are fire your hair or your clothes, your farmhouse, the firehouses have big job, right? They don't have any other to return.
yeah.
The constitution, what's the constitution for them? Oh, anyway, this can't work for the heroes.
Yeah, so this is the work that the hearers and solitary realizers do. And I think the point is to the exclusion of everything else, right?
Yeah.
They don't do anything else, but they
Yeah.
focus only on that.
Pena, go down.
Yeah.
One mission, they terrible.
Yeah.
Make fire ahead.
Yeah. So that hence the example. If your head catches on fire, there is nothing else in the world that you think about when your head is on fire except for putting out the fire on your head. So
What today? They just been on them side, right?
that's good. He translated what he just said.
You got it?
You can just use English. Yeah, these two, the hearers and solitary realizers, work for themselves alone.
다 자세 상처 선바스로 자세 상처 선바스나 아니 다 년당 24 hours benefit to other sensing days he walk, right?
So the great, how does it say? Where does it say in the verse? Yeah, Geshe. Anyway, the Geshe, the offspring of the Buddha, which are the great Bodhisattvas, they work night and day for the benefit of others.
배난 로큰 돈도 연대 준에서나 배난 로와서나 다 샘천로와 샘천 차상기 all 샘천이 준이라나 뭘까 대변 준이라나 뭘까 happy or 뭐야 준이가 어디서 happy comes
June is the source.
source
Yeah. Source of
yeah
happiness.
source
Dewe June.
야 대변 준이 뭐야 대변 준이 샘천 탐쪽에 대변 준이다 가르쳐서나 산지가 공부하더랬어.
So what is the source of happiness for all sentient beings? That's the state of Buddhahood.
근데 토백이 쳇다, 토백이 쳇다, 다 현실 선바수, 아니 다 골메쇼나지 깔리자고 그랬어.
So in order to attain that, the Bodhisattvas work to attain the state of Buddhahood in order to become the source of happiness for all sentient beings, and they do so as if their hair was on fire. So that's the only thing that occupies their mind. That's the sole activity that they work toward.
근데 다 알아서 다 두지 쌈바이나 알아서 나랑 안주야. 근데 내가 전에 그거 쳐봐이나 존지 냠내 쳐봐나 다 자세히 존지 냠내레스.
So if we ourselves strive to practice in this manner, to practice virtue, the accumulation of virtue in such a manner, then we are practicing enthusiastic effort, which is the practice of a bodhisattva.
Right? Everybody have to practice effort. What's it, practice effort?
Yeah, sure. To practice effort, practice making effort. Or
Yeah. And effort is very, very important. You don't have, 다 think 되다 다 누구로 되랬어. think 되로 잡는 되랬어.
Yeah.
Sik.
Yeah.
Tsingde.
Tsundu. Yeah.
Tsingde.
Tsingdi.
Yeah. Tsindewa.
Tsinkijawa.
Yeah.
The
Meaning.
meaning,
Yeah,
the
meaning.
the commentary on this verse.
Yeah, commentary or meaning of the word.
Delshiro.
Yeah.
Delshiro.
Deshe. Yeah, deshe.
So like the explanation of this verse.
Right. Anyway, this word was to talk about effort. Okay?
Yeah.
What is effort? We need to know effort. We just effort. We need to know what is effort. Right? Effort, we know is very important. Effort means gewala tuyo samba.
Gewala.
Tanda shetan effort da tingazora maro sochi karechina effort mo warwa. Right now, specific right now, this effort is gewala tuyo samba.
Gewala tu.
Trova, happy.
Trova.
Trova.
Oh yeah. So, what does effort mean? There are many different types of effort, but particularly the effort that they're talking about here is having like joy in accumulating virtue.
Yeah,
Joy.
Trova.
Joy.
Yeah,
Trova.
Trova means, joy, yeah, trova. Anyway, meaning is like to make, to virtues. This kind of mind. Usually we have to do practice, to study. You know what's the pungu? You know pungu, right? Pungu means monkey, donkey.
Oh, donkey. Yeah. Okay, another animal analogy. This is good.
Donkey, he's very tired. He carry things, he go to up. Very tired, you don't want to go up. Very, tired. We don't want to do practice, study Dharma, some this kind. He say, oh, I have to do this is my commandment. I would say,
Oh, commitment.
yeah, I did commandment, I have no choice, I have to do this. This is not good. We have to do, something, maybe, I don't know, maybe younger generation, they like to maybe dancing. They like, their, mind to motivation. They're very happy, they like to do this. Similar this, study Dharma, practice Dharma, do whatever you do, virtues. This kind of mind is a happy, joy. If you say, okay, you have to do maybe next 2 hours, you say, I cannot wait. 2 hours, I have to do now. If you have this kind of mind, you call this effort.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Is that
Joyous effort.
Yeah, joyous
Joyous
effort.
effort,
Yeah. Anyway, this kind of effort we talk about joyous to study Dharma or practice Dharma, do some develop virtues. Usually we have a lot of efforts, Therefore, everybody knows what's Ngo,
Well, the nature, the essence,
natures of essence.
the essence
Effort.
of tsundugi mo.
Yeah, to do Ngo.
So what's
What's
the nature of effort, or what's the essence of effort? This is just so to refresh, like the questions he's asked, like week by week, have a very similar format. So like we've learned the essence of ethics and the essence of patience, and now the essence of effort. So it's probably going to appear on the homework. So he said it's the mind which takes pleasure in or has joy in virtue.
Okay? Everybody don't forget, okay? Next time I do caution. Maybe no homework, just I say, pick up. Okay? You got it? Then also, if just not talk about Buddhism, however we want to do, effort is very important. If you have to be famous, be a scholar, PhD, master degree, you have to effort. No effort, never, ever come. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy is good too.
Yeah, that's true.
They are always right, No effort doesn't get.
Yeah.
This is, effort is very important. Not only Dharma, everything. Then Geshe Sharawa, Geshe Sharawa, Geshe Karawa, and the one Kadamba Geshe said, who doesn't have effort, this kind of person have any knowledges. Who doesn't have effort, this kind of person have what's the head? No, doesn't have any knowledges. Because knowledge doesn't come for us much. We have to go learn them, right? Make effort. If you have to cook some food, you have to walk. If you have to study any other things, we have to make effort. Same as me, study English, never learn, right? Because I don't have effort.
No, you need a lot of effort.
Therefore, this is a effort very important. Of course, for studying Dharma, of course we need to effort. Because we study Dharma, we achieve enlightenment, happy, all eons, beyonds, you know. This can't goal. We need to earn effort. Okay? Then 20 day, Gyawa Kange gata jite jungsa desu, jungni.
Gyawa Kange.
Jungsa ne.
Sorry.
Jungsa ne come from.
Oh yeah, okay. So
all the virtues come from 20.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, basically.
Can
Yeah, you just said it. Very good. He said in Tibetan, any virtue whatsoever, all virtues whatsoever, actually come from the basis of effort. They arise on the basis of this effort.
This is Bodhisattva. What's it? Bodhisattva.
Pandindawa.
Yeah, what is that?
Paldendawa. I don't know his.
What is
Bodhisattva.
Bodhisattva?
Paldendawa. Who does Palden Sri?
Bodhisattva Trapa?
Dawa Chakpa. This is Chandrakirti.
Chandrakiri, yeah. Chandrakiri is a woman jupa. It's a
In the
Yete Mali, ya Matimak. Yete Mali, 20 generations. All the good qualities relate to effort. If he's red, then I'm red. If he's not red, I'm red. I work for quotation for you.
Yeah.
Right?
So could you understand?
Yeah.
In the Madhyamakavatara, Chandrakirti also says all good qualities arise from efforts. From effort. Yeah.
And then what did you say?
He said if he's right, if Chandrakirti is right, he's right.
Oh.
If Chandrakirti is wrong, he might be wrong.
Okay. 아니 양단다 그랬잖아. 자투 샤먹고. 자투 샤먹고. 샤먹고 what? Buddha mantra.
Oh yeah. Jumpa.
He said, "Give it to namjana chokte." That's only the is.
Giwichu.
Chok.
Chok. Okay.
Soji.
Chunju. Okay. So then also Maitreya says, Shunkagi no
Dodeja.
Dodegen. In the Sutra Alamkara, Maitreya says that Giwichu Chok.
Give it to nami
Giwichu Inami.
chokte.
Chokde. To do. So among all of the virtuous dharmas, effort is the supreme.
Okay. If he's right, I'm right.
Yeah.
Therefore, ethics is very important.
Effort.
What?
Yes, that too.
It sounds similar. But
Last week.
Yeah. But what is the opposite to effort? Also, not how many effort? No, you have to.
yeah.
No, this one.
So how many types of effort are there?
Must be 3.
Are you guess or you saw something?
Begrudging effort.
Yeah, this is correct. There are 3.
Good guess.
I think this is
Oh, she knew.
I knew.
and pecha kashi nalaya. Sumsha, kachi mana shisha.
Okay, so some texts say that there are 3, but in some texts they say that there's 4.
Ah.
So there's some.
I think the most we talk count 3. 아, 고체 던지지.
Goche tsunde.
고체 던지면 사람
Goche, opening the door? What?
No.
Armor-like.
고차, 아야.
Oh,
Armor
kocha,
like.
kocha.
You got it.
Kocha, okay. Yeah. Oh, he has a book.
Geshe textbook.
Oh,
Textbook.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, 고체 던지. 고체 던지면서 what? We have to fight. Well, everybody reach the Lama Chopa, right? Lama Chopa say, 맨날 까와지않소 내거지. 이제 맞죠? 샤초도 던지 파지도 없으시기로. Anyway, that one verses. You know, the Lama Chopa, they talk about 6, what we call Pashitu.
Yeah, the six perfections.
You know, that was means even you have to held around benefit all sentient beings many years, you know, under the held around. You say, oh, I have to do.
To benefit even just one sentient being.
Yeah,
I have.
yeah. Anyway, benefit all sentient beings. I have to held around many years. This country,
This is Samshuk Champo, the great strength of mind.
right? This country, we have to do, or what we call, I have to do. It is too hard, too difficult. I have to against.
Yeah, you have to fight.
We have to fight.
Wow.
So I think this is Goche.
Yeah, Gocha is.
Yeah, so this is the armor-like effort. So I think what he's saying is you see a situation that seems like impossible or very daunting, like going and spending a number of years in the hell realm to benefit a single sentient being, but you have the feeling like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to get in there and fight against it.
Because we have to fight. We have to fight. You know, we have to develop compassion, bodhicitta, loving kindness. But very difficult, you know. This kind we have to compassion. We have to know all sentient beings equal, all kind of all the same mom. That's very difficult. We don't get this, understand, or we don't get. But we have to fight slowly. Then anyway, however we do, we have to coach up this Kali Taptoga.
So what the armor-like or armor means in this case is to work incredibly strongly, like with great strength or perseverance.
That's the coach to listen.
Yeah, this is the armor-like effort.
아니 개와 추드지 둘이서 나 집안에 이봐라 개와 추드지 둘이서
Gewa.
개와 추드 개와 추시다 추시를 둘이서
What is it?
Engaging.
Engaging in the...
Engaging effort.
야,
Engaging.
야. 대람나 가지 마시다.
그래, 연기를 쓰는
개와 추드지 둘.
Gewa chudun.
야.
So he's saying something...
추드. 개와 추드 사다도 다시도
Do.
야.
Get what you do. Yeah, the effort which accumulates, that amasses the 10 virtues. Is there one like that?
It says engaging effort means to engage our body, speech, and mind in positive actions.
Okay. Well, he just
So-
said in Tibetan the title that he said was the get what you do bits and do.
Then means what means, Anyway, however you do, activities to do practice dharma, study, or maybe offerings, maybe you prostration things, they're called what you do.
Yeah, those are the effort which amasses the 10 virtues. So,
Then sentient energy also you can do, benefit for all sentient beings.
yeah.
For example, living bushi,
Dewe Mumbu.
First you have to give something, then talk and ask, then you teach, then you.
Oh yeah. So these are the ways of attracting disciples, right?
Yeah. For this kind
The four modes of amassing disciples, I guess.
That's another number 3, or is that?
No, he's saying, for example, like the third one.
This third one.
So there were 3, right? So the first one he said is the armor-like
Right.
effort. The second one is the effort which amasses the 10 virtues. The third one now that he's talking about is virtue that works for the benefit of sentient beings. Right?
That's another one.
Usually,
Engaging is number 2.
Yeah, right, that's the same.
Yeah, I don't know. His term that he's using is gewachu dube.
Yeah.
So that means literally the effort which amasses the 10 virtues. So it maybe is the same meaning as the other one.
Well,
Different term.
Yeah, but I
same
think
meaning.
that what you're saying is the third one sound and the second one sound the same though.
Yeah.
What Geshe Ngawang Tenley is saying, he calls it engaging because it's not an effort that's just thinking about amassing virtue, but it actually does amass virtue. So you're engaging in actions to amass virtue as opposed to thinking about it.
As the example that he gave, so he gave the title, which is the effort which engages in the 10 virtues. And then as the example, he said, for example, doing prayers, making offerings, giving things like this is that type of virtue. They all count as, or that type of effort is actually doing those practices. So now this one, the third one, the semche tamche dunche,
semchega tondashi ba.
yeah, semche gi dundu cheba. So
Benefit.
working for
Working
the
to
benefit of sentient beings.
Okay. Yeah.
For example,
the effort that works.
The effort that works for the aim literally dunduche, that accomplishes the aim of sentient beings.
간지 맞이 semchenso loka chula shuwa kichida. Kalija ba. Semchenko loka.
Loka.
They change, their mind be
Oh
try.
yeah, loka.
Loka chula shuwa. Chula shuwa.
So it's turning their minds
Toward
toward Dharma.
Dharma, yeah.
Yeah.
This kind of work. First you have to nice, give something, then you talk nice, then you teach, then you develop their mind.
Yeah.
Before.
Did you guys understand it?
Yes.
You got
So
it?
generally, he said it's like the activity of turning the minds of sentient beings toward the Dharma. And then there are those, there's this class, the 4
Yeah.
activities of like gaining disciples or something like that, which it has to do, the 4 that he listed are talking nicely.
First you talking nice,
Yeah.
then what they will want to give something,
Yeah, giving some gifts,
then they more close, then you give teach,
then teaching.
then you give more teaching, we call don't tempa, don't jumpa, don't tempa, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, first you have to, even you see, you cannot teach over the world. Then first you talk of another more close, more nice, more friend. Then you teach a little bit. Then maybe they change mind. This kind is their third one. So that swim shadow that is.
So these are the 3.
What's the fourth one? Because
Yeah. Fourth one. This is the other text. Usually some text, Shunjuk Chimbo. Shadi Deva said Shadi Deva text some part they say 4.
But you said the 4 classes
4
of
major
track
disciplines.
disciples, and you only gave us 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So talking.
Oh yeah.
Minshi Yuri, right?
She.
Teaching, the Dharma.
Ambo, you talk,
Yeah.
then you give something,
Give something.
then you give teach,
Uh-huh.
then you
Teach
give
more.
teach what we call more, series.
Yeah.
More profound teaching.
Yeah, more profound, more series.
Oh, so, okay, so
Yeah,
just
do you
continuation
remember?
of number 3.
Yeah, Jumumbashi.
So it's like I think if I remember correctly, which I may not, but I think of these 4, it's like talking nicely first. So it's kind of having a good rapport. And then the second one is like giving some things, like sharing, like making some offering. Then the third one is giving teachings. And then the fourth one is like actually ripening the continuum of the student. So it's like ripening the continuum, which means like teaching means like you tell someone what's right and what's wrong. But ripening the continuum means like over a long period of time, you guide that person through the stages of the path toward, realization or enlightenment. So I think that the last 2 are similar. Anyway.
Okay. Now you guys got 3.
3
work on
kinds of
3.
effort.
3 kinds of effort.
Yeah.
Kind of effort.
And then the 4.
Okay. Now 4 ones, maybe 4. Yeah, I forget maybe. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, it's not listed here. So.
There
Yeah.
are.
Well, they don't have that third one though. He doesn't have that third one.
What?
Yeah, the third one here is different.
What?
The third one in this book, they list 3, but it's the gocha. Gocha is the first one, the armor-like
Second
effort.
one is Gyocha.
Then the second one, called jupa, jupe tsundu. Jupe tsundu. I don't know, it's engaging effort. Jupe tsundu.
Yeah, Jupa means going to
Gyochu.
Yeah, Gyocha and Jupa.
Yeah.
Gyocha and Jupa.
So maybe I think this is the same, like like you were saying, engaging in virtue.
Same, maybe
Then the third one is the effort of not being complacent.
What means?
Kare, little maybe tsundu.
Yeah, they are thinking of different what call that, what's the count.
Yeah.
Usually some texts they give what you need to do.
Mm.
Means what simchi tunji to do means you need to walk to other simchi means.
Yeah.
Do some activities.
Mm.
They talk about Lewa, little maybe to means all the thundis they become little maybe.
Yeah. So he's saying like maybe this. I mean, I'm sure you guys understood, but just to say, I agree with him here that maybe this one, the effort of not being complacent, he's saying like, the effort of not being complacent is like every effort that there is. It's like, kind of like what the meaning of effort is not being complacent. So it seems a little bit unnecessary to list it as an effort. So.
Anyway, this was not much. Some maybe they use the word different words in the same meaning. Now you guys got the three efforts. Don't forget, okay? Next time, what are they that you have to say without looking text? Now, what is opposite word? Effort, right?
What's the opposite of effort?
It is lelo.
Laziness.
Laziness. Laziness is very bad, okay? We always, laziness is
Yeah, pongwa. We have to get rid of. Pangwa job.
나로서 갔다 단단 내 맞아 와도 나서 레로 시원했어. 레로 기억했어. Lelo means ask for this kind of person.
Yeah, so lelo is laziness.
Yeah, laziness.
We are lazy here. Maybe you are talking about procrastination. Is pongwa procrastination? Does anyone know? Does it? Procrastination means like you think like, oh, I can do it later and just relax for now.
Yeah. This is julubi. Also, Lelo has 3 different kinds. Okay. Then
There's 3 lelo.
yeah.
Okay, so there's 3 lazinesses too.
Okay.
So I think we'll get all 3.
Julubi Lelo.
Gyu
Julubi Lelo.
lupe lelo.
Yeah. Means I say I do later.
So that's procrastination. Is this second or first?
First one.
First one. The first one is procrastination.
And
gyu lupe lelo.
yeah.
고성해. gyu lupe lelo. 인지케 신기도에.
저 look palelo. Na
Putting it off.
Put later.
Yeah, nga sani chegin, nani chegin, nga juma chegin.
That's
Everybody has to say, I'll start tomorrow. I have 10 more time. Then
We all can recognize that.
Indolence.
shawang eji jilelo.
Ah.
Shawang eji jilelo.
예제.
Yeah. This means I say, you can say, sometimes we have very good efforts to other things, non-virtue, other things, activity things, but we have also no choice that we have to do very good effort. Dharma, we don't do.
샤워 예제.
Yeah. Shawang yamba. Shawang eji. That kind of donado means, 근데 슈쇼라 던지 몇바. 슈쇼 많이 말을 던지 몇바.
Yeah, so it's saying, he's repeating what he said in English, basically, which is like, it means that you have a kind of the fault of discriminating between the types of things that you put effort into, basically in such a manner that things that are related to Dharma, you don't have much effort to give to those, but things that are not related to Dharma, it's so easy, like you put in a lot of effort there, it's no problem. But when it comes to Dharma, then it's like, I don't know.
What Kendra Bush put there?
He doesn't have actually procrastination. The first one he has is that, and he calls it indolence. And he says you'd rather be lazing around and sleeping and daydreaming than practicing Dharma.
I think we have different commentary here.
Yeah, yeah.
His commentary and that.
Because his second one is discouragement, thinking I'm not good enough.
Yeah, this is the third one.
Oh, good.
Yes. Anyway, first one says I do tomorrow, maybe next time. First I have to sleep.
Yeah.
First I have to eat. First I have to see my friends. Then I do it. This kind of first one.
Yes.
Second one says, oh, I'm not time. I have to do my take care of my kids, my house.
Yeah.
You have to very effort. Then you do finish that. You're tired.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
How can we say that one in English?
Indolence, okay?
It's not indolence. Indolence is like
Putting other
misdirected.
things in front
It-
of or-
yeah, it's like
or if
your
you have
priorities
things
are out of whack.
Yeah.
Misprioritized
That's
effort.
it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, this can't.
But we understand the meaning, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Get the meaning of
We
it.
don't want to give. We don't have to, give the name difficult. We know meaning, right?
Sure.
Usually we have this kind of effort. Everybody has. Everybody have taken their own things every day. But of course, you guys can be everybody very effort. I know, but most hundreds of millions of people do other things. Follow the Bible, follow my stuff. Watch TV, nice movie. I don't want to miss this. then time to sleep. This kind. Then third one said, we said, oh, this is too much. We said, benefit all century, do something which is too much. I'm not enough. So you say you put by yourself too low. You say, I'm not this kind of practitioner. I'm too low. This kind of little. We call this
Laziness.
laziness. This kind of laziness. Third one. Tela kind of one called.
Discouragement.
Discouragement.
I
Discouragement.
can't do it, it's too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, this is too much for me. This is here. He say, this is too much for me. I'm not that kind. But this kind, we have everybody have it. He said, oh, Bodhisattva, that's too much for me. I'm that. I'm not from there.
Oh, I see. He has your 2 and 3 switched.
That's which.
And so what he calls that second one that we don't have a name for, he says it's the laziness that is looked down upon, because Arya beings look down upon it, because you put effort into wrong things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anyway, different work, different work. Anyway, yeah, he said.
But it's the same 3, just different order.
We said Bodhisattva, they give eyes, the hands, big generosity. We said, this is not available for us. They give these kids, their wives. You think it's too much for me, I cannot do this. Then we always say, I'm not there. We always stay here. This kind of laziness. But we have to slowly go up. Therefore, we got three opposite laziness.
Yes.
Then what we have to do, which way we're going, which laziness, which effort for our eye is more important, right? Then, what else? Anyway, I told you, who doesn't have effort, they don't have any knowledges. Then laziness is very bad. Buddha said, Trambani, anyway, some sutra, he said, where is laziness? What is laziness? Where is laziness? The one laziness is there is not any, virtues, versus Dharma. There is chuyo maris.
True.
Yeah. Lelo kawaii na? Chuyo maris.
Yeah. Wherever there's laziness, that's not Dharma.
They are not Dharma.
Yeah.
This place.
Oh, the place. Yeah.
Who has?
There's no
Yeah.
Dharma there.
Whoever has laziness, they don't have Dharma, basically.
We have business, we have a lot of Dharma, right? But he means, he's very strict, he said. He talk about Dharma, real Dharma practices. We have just fake practices.
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
I'm not saying you guys fake, okay? If we compare it to Buddha's
Right,
Bodhisattva,
yes,
then we
yes.
fake. Of course, we check others, maybe who doesn't know anything. We are look, we say, don't be poor.
Yeah. Proud.
Proud. He said, oh, this guy doesn't know anything. If somebody, killing the fishing, we say, this guy doesn't know, he killing non-virtuous. We know, we say, this guy doesn't know. Compared to them, we good, big practice. But we have maybe big power, then they go down. Therefore, effort is very important. Everybody has effort. Don't go to laziness. Now everybody identified what's effort, what's opposite effort. Then don't follow them.
Yeah.
Okay? Then what don't follow or what's that? Yeah, don't follow.
Yeah,
them.
don't follow
Yeah,
laziness.
don't follow laziness. Also, don't forget to efforts move.
Yeah, don't forget the nature of effort,
Yeah,
what the nature of effort is.
yeah. Then,
What is it? Without looking, I saw your eyes were looking. Anybody?
The mind that takes pleasure in doing virtue.
Yeah, that's right. Good job.
This
I
is
wrote it wrong.
also Shanda.
Chandrakiri?
What do you call it?
Dalajapa?
Surprise everybody.
Shiva?
Yeah, Shiva.
Shantideva?
Shantideva and also Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna Rinchintua. Rinchintua.
Yeah.
They say, Tsundi Gewala Tua Nyet.
Anyway, this is in the Precious Garland. And then what is it? Tsuntu Gewala
Tua Nyet.
Chua.
Nyet means I don't know.
Drua Ni.
Yeah, Tua
Yeah,
Nyet.
yeah, yeah.
Tua
So
Nyet.
the effort is exactly what leads to virtue. Exactly.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Shantideva said Gewala Tuing Semba. They both said, they're different used.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have two quotations.
Oh, yit, yit.
Yeah, Gewala Tuing Semba.
Gewala Droe Sem.
Yeah.
Gewala Droe Yit.
Yeah,
Yit. Okay.
It's same yit means.
I misunderstood the last word, the ni and yit.
Oh no, yit.
Yit, yit, yit.
Yeah.
No, sem.
Yeah.
Yeah, lo sem yit.
Yeah. No, yit.
Nyit.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, it is ni.
Yeah.
But then the ni, the particle ni, which means like precisely or exactly something, he's saying in this case, sometimes it's also written gewala droe sem. So effort is also the mind which approaches virtue, that leads to virtue. So it's written both ways. So
Yeah. We have
anyway.
two quotations, okay? Then Chandrakirti said, what was it? No, not that. Verses. Okay. Anyway, Chandrakirti said all the virtues come from Tsoji.
From effort.
Yeah. Therefore we have to. But we have to. No effort, we don't get anything, right? You have to do something effort. If you have to stare at now, everybody effort, you lay down, what you got, right? He doesn't come here, he doesn't hurt. He doesn't study books, he doesn't know anything. This all comes from effort. Okay, now maybe we don't want to there's other four. Okay?
Like this essence of effort or definition of effort, which is like that's what leads to virtue. Somebody can make effort for some non-virtue, like the people who cheat and like.
So this is also like, I think you have to keep in mind the nature of effort that he already identified. That's like kind of the definition of this effort we're talking about, is a mind that takes joy in virtue. That's specifically the effort they're talking about. And then the three types of effort that he listed, all of them basically preclude what you're talking about. So the second one, I think, was a mind, the wrong type of effort. It's the one where your priorities are mixed up. So you have tons of effort or that was the opposite of effort, laziness. So that would be an opposite of effort. What you just mentioned is the second opposite of effort, or the second laziness, which is having tons of energy to do everything else except for virtue. Yeah.
Anyway, someone said, what is effort? He said, oh, I don't know. We have always this happen, right? Everybody has. Even me, I'm always that. I knew today, tomorrow. I knew today, tomorrow I forget. Anyways, all the time. This is, no. Then we have to effort some motivation to do some practice, we joy, then we body, spirit, mind all go there. We bring back. The effort's more important. Then that's it. How much talk? Anyway,
I actually have a question.
okay.
It's okay now?
Yeah.
So the essence, as you described, Geshe, is the mind, which takes joy in virtues. And I'm thinking about how effort isn't just...
For example, you have sometime in you make a house, something like you say, oh, I have to do this today, to center to lesson teaching, or I have to do some practice. You have something mind come, sometimes you have come this mind. You say, imagine, oh, I have to go there, I have to
Yeah.
This kind of effort. This kind of mind.
Okay.
Then what are you question?
I'm thinking the effort is often considered an action, a physical action, and you're referencing the mind. And
The actions are not what's the effort. Actions is not the what? The real effort is the mind.
okay,
Then other things are not there.
because it begins in the mind.
Rupa,
Huh.
no.
Ropa.
Rupa, I don't know. I can't remember.
Does it help?
I don't know, maybe Helen.
Ropa? Ropa.
I don't know this is not. Yeah, no, I don't know this is Rupa, but anyway. Effort, action, Rupa. Effort, money to the same as Shiva.
So he's saying like those actions or whatever, those are kind of like ancillary, and actually the basis of all of those is really the mind. So the mind is like the determiner of how you would identify whether that action is effort or not. So
Okay, that's it. Next homework, now you guys know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we start the homework.
You get it?
You want homework?
I didn't look at my email. I didn't know.
Yeah, this is what do you call it?
lelo, laziness.
Yes, I was doing number 2, the opposite effort.
Yeah.
I was at work, so I didn't check my email.
Well, you were here last week.
Okay.
So.
What is the essence of, what's that?
Patience.
Patience. Oh, patience.
You were.
Okay. What is the essence of patience? Everybody looking for that? Nurse. Who's a volunteer? Howard? No. Maybe.
I have I'll take a shot at it. I would say my answer is the essence of patience is putting others before yourself. Others before yourself, others before, like, your ego, like, oh, this person's annoying me, that kind of thing, and why you shouldn't act like it, why you shouldn't be annoyed. I don't know.
Did he say that?
That's my answer.
No, I mean I think that's an
Maybe
instance.
too wide.
No, that's an instance of patience.
Can you
Does it
explain
start
to
with the
Geshe?
mind?
What is it? What did he say?
You didn't understand? So
거기 한번
미셸라 그래 기런기 컨데스미래 기런기 팬이 응을라 기런 미셸기 팬이 성미래.
Okay.
No. Okay, who is?
Essence of
Who is?
Does it start with the
Ready?
mind?
Just try one.
Enjoying hardships for the Dharma.
I think we're close.
Yeah.
I think maybe the last was maybe a little bit. Say again.
Enduring hardships for Dharma. The Dharma.
Can you say?
Endurance?
Enduring hardships for Dharma. So the kare, how can I say? Kale kapu chu kare 컨데스미래 스바 디네 추치도 네 kale kapu 컨데스미래 maybe Pamela, can you translate to Tibetan?
I didn't understand what you said.
Enduring hardships for Dharma, for the sake of Dharma.
Enduring what?
Suba, suba.
소바시바.
소파 샤거든.
뜻이 소바시바.
대단해 소파가 뭐 가는 거다. 소파가 뭐.
소바가 뭐? The nature of the sofa.
Yeah.
What is the nature of the sofa?
He's asking
Close.
you, I think.
No.
So
I
it's
talked about it anyway. Okay.
I mean, I know.
There's
Yeah.
some hardship, some difficult thing. She's saying some difficult
Yeah.
thing happens, but you endure. That means like suba, you
Yeah,
bear
yeah,
it.
yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
You can read my comment.
Okay, his official answer.
Very simple.
The answer is?
It is a mind that doesn't become agitated in response to suffering and harm.
Yeah, I think her answers are very close, maybe different use.
Yeah.
But the meaning is there. If you debate, if your meaning is not work sometimes, you have to exactly what they say. Otherwise they say, what this guy?
Mind that is not agitated in the
A mind that doesn't become agitated in response to suffering and harm. Yuri, Tila Yuri.
They doesn't have answers.
So Zopa means patience, Lama Zopa, that's patience, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, super. Di dunga, kore, nyeche dan dunga la yemi tupe sem shi.
Yeah, you know what? No?
Yemi tupe sem. Di super re. Kozonge.
No,
Nyeche dan dunga.
노지 쪽으로 노파 티노. 노파다 등을 요나 셈 문충도.
어디?
셈 문충도 도나. 우치가 등을 노다 등하나 셈 중가르게 되고 녀. 더 많이 저 지금 노파 뭐자 저 등을 요나 저셈 충문jo도 셈 딱딱 도도.
You guys got all that?
Very good.
Okay.
No, he's repeating what we are all talking about. so-
Okay,
so-
okay.
This is we have a lot talk about come hours. Amdo that.
About Kampadeva?
No, she speaks
Amdo.
Amdo. He speaks Kam.
Yeah.
I don't speak anything.
Book Tibetan.
Okay. Then everybody killing the.
Got it.
Okay. Don't forget. Okay.
When
Maybe
you
that's.
give the answers, it's really easy.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you say?
When you give the answer, it's easy.
It seems very
Lentang,
clear.
no, le lavo.
If you, I really
Yeah, the
teach.
answer last week.
I really teach the other last week.
Yeah.
I didn't give any questions, I didn't teach you guys, right? But this is a good also. You guys know again. Then you know, again.
Make the effort to remember.
Every indication is
Maybe this next time question again coming. Okay.
Every indication is patience.
Okay. How many divisions are there with grade of patience?
With regard to patience. So,
Three? Okay, give me again. Give me one by one.
One by one. Okay, accepting suffering that arises in the mind stream. I think.
yeah, that's one of them.
Are you ready?
No. Disregarding harm that's done to you.
Okay.
Okay, and the third one is, the third one is,
Come on.
I'm not thinking.
Good.
The third one is the oddball.
It's the oddball, okay. Oh, maintaining your beliefs, your faith regarding, I don't know.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah,
Close,
you're
it's
close to it.
Okay.
You know that. Anybody got it?
Patience of learning the Dharma.
Yeah, that's you guys are both
Studying
almost
and learning.
halfway there.
We're both right
Yeah. If you guys combine, then
Anybody got it? Anybody come walk together? You got it? You guys got it?
Almost.
so should I read it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so there's the three. Patience, which is indifferent to harm, which you said. Patience, which takes suffering, or literally it says take suffering, but it means like to be able to take it, to endure,
Right, yeah.
endure suffering. And patience, which is certain with regard to Dharma, So that's like the patience of, kind of like what you were saying and also what she was saying. Either when you're tested in some way, you don't lose your faith, and also in terms of maintaining your study, not giving up in order to get what you need. So he gave last week the example, we all come here and we are studying so many things and it's kind of tiring, like you don't get it and you're like, oh, I don't understand, and you might feel dejected or want to give up, but there's a patience that keeps you wanting to just stick with it. So
what's the difference between that and effort, the joyous perseverance and effort?
What is it?
Dine the kari suba the kari chula ngesem gi suba ngesem gi suba dan kari tsundu keba kari.
Good idea. Good work.
Good question.
Good question.
That's
This is very good question. This you know, chula ngesem is mind, you know, what call motivation, thinking. You know, if you do last, you know, also the Pongka said this three is very similar. If we can do it like one by one, they have different what call meaning.
Yeah.
That means first, you know, what call say effort. Effort means what call I do. What call
Yeah.
just jump there.
Yeah.
Then the second one is think about, you must, think, what I can do. Different, this kind.
Can you guys understand what he said? So he's.
No,
I think he's talking. You're talking about tsundu, right?
Yeah, Tunji down, Tunji down,
Tsundu dong.
Gawa Chudi Tunji down, and
Soba.
Chulang is Sobaji Karis.
Yeah. So
Chiti Nakali Kati Chena. Gawa Chudi Tunji na Cheris.
So he's saying like the difference here really, he said that Pabonka Rinpoche also said these are very similar, but the difference between the two is really like the patience with regard to the patience which is certain with regard to the Dharma has to do with like not giving up in a way. So like when you are challenged by conditions or whatever, you not give up that. You want to maintain your practice without letting go. On the other hand, the effort, that has to do with I'm going to do it. Like, so it's not only like kind of defensive in terms of not losing your, it's offensive. Like you're getting in there to actually do it, to do the action. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's
good. The more clean. Okay, maybe this is a little difficult, guys. Which non-virtuous, which non-virtue is practice on
Patience.
or patience on one call?
And antidote.
Antidote for.
So which non-virtue is patience and antidote for?
You got it?
I think I know.
Okay.
Anger.
Good. How can come? Then think about it.
Goes away.
Yeah, I'm not good with
Chua
words.
koso. Zopa de merkewa kanga nyambo is. Yeah, this is angry. The control that she not nyambo is.
Anger feels like it's the opposite. Gotta have it my way, gotta have it right now, something's a little wrong, I'm not happy, I'm gonna be angry, that kind of thing.
Yeah, this is correct. You want to
Yeah.
read?
So it is the antidote of anger, hatred, and so forth, etc. So as a class, all of those kind of, I don't know what he just said. He was listing a very nice list there.
Okay.
Why would it be hatred though, of necessity?
Hmm?
Why would it of necessity be hatred?
What do you say?
Anger I can understand, but hatred doesn't seem as close as...
Really?
close as,
Oh. Well, I don't know. It's, for me, hatred is like the extreme form of anger. That's like when your anger has gone beyond just being angry. Now
yeah,
you're,
maybe I'm just kind of thinking out loud.
I guess it depends.
Out there.
I think maybe what you're thinking is like, if you think of patience as patience with regard to something outside yourself, but actually really what it is it's a mind. It's a mind that doesn't become agitated when in response to suffering or harm. So really it's in you. It's inside you. You're not being patient with like a person who's ugly or does something. You're being patient with regard to your own mind wanting to be agitated with respect to that. So it's all internal. So this is like a Buddhist point of view, I think, compared to a point of view that would see like actually the person other than you is the source of your anger. Really, it's you. So the hatred is like what you're trying to be patient with is the part of yourself that wants to respond with anger, which eventually leads to hatred and all these other terrible things.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm answering the
No,
question.
that's
For
Versus
Geshe,
the 24 item in the line instead of 12 item in the line in front of you.
yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Okay. Now this is maybe inverse. Yes, that. It is done. What's the
Antidote of anger,
Antidote
hatred,
of
and so
anger.
forth. Dilen, Dilen.
Oh, does anger have what's that?
A serious
A series, what call it,
shortcoming.
shortcoming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is quotation? I need to quotation, okay?
So, yeah.
Kurukulla.
Can you give an idea of the serious shortcoming? There's a really famous, like oft repeated,
Every day.
like quote about anger and how severe anger can be. The warning.
Oh, is that the one about it destroys
Yeah.
virtue?
Yeah, you're on the right track. Yeah.
Destroys virtues.
But eons of
For
virtues.
eons and eons.
Yeah, you guys are in the
Big quantity.
Ah,
Yeah.
I think very study. Maybe you do a little bit study some other place. You know today you're very hero. Yeah, this is correct. Shunju 친구나 여러 was. 가와도 소바이 코로치 가마시.
고성해.
Shunju 야마도 shunju 친구. 가와 똥토치 사고 게사데 코로치 좀 연레스. 코로이나 가와 똥치가 사고 자도 개와 같이서 코로치 좀 연레스 되더라. Okay? You can talk about that.
Okay, so he's just repeating the answer that he put here. So his question was, does anger have a serious shortcoming? And then it's kind of funny because he put this answer, yudayu.
Yes.
It certainly does. It definitely does. So the quote is, it said that one single moment of anger destroys the virtue accumulated over 1,000 eons. So,
And what is that from?
Sixth chapter.
Shantideva text.
Shantideva.
Oh.
Yeah. You know Shantideva, which chapter? They're all angry talk about? Which one?
Trupa.
Soba, right?
Soba, which one? Tuba?
You-
Six.
The sixth chapter, yeah.
Yeah. You can read this book, then you find all them.
But Shantideva maybe even got this from a sutra, probably.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't know which one.
Also, anger is different. If you're angry with someone, this person is higher than you, maybe knowledge or something, then you get more clean, more trouble.
It destroys more virtue,
Yeah.
depending on the object of your
Object also.
anger.
If you have same person, also there, I don't remember.
Same
now,
level?
Same level also there, so okay, you can be on this card. If maybe you anger maybe lower than them, then a little bit less. But anyway, anger is very good, very bad.
And Geshe, they say a single moment is measured by there are 64 moments in a finger snap or something.
Yeah, you said
And
this one, what do you call it? Maybe this is difficult. Anyway.
but is that the right number? I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Tushushi.
So this summer at a
Yes,
Kate Tushushi.
샤토케지면 돈다 찍으나?
Yeah.
Yeah, what, 60 something?
64.
Yeah, 64 something.
So at the Lama Zopa's retreat last year, they were explaining that now science can measure periods of time smaller than that.
Yeah.
And so they can measure maybe in 1 second a picosecond, which is I think 1/1000th of a second or 1/1,000,000th of a second or something.
1/1,000,000.
And so Lama Zopa said that the more science moves forward, the more anger we accumulate, or the easier it is for us to accumulate. Now that we can measure smaller than this, then it's even worse.
Okay, then any questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
So, when lots of times it's just dislike of some situation, we don't like something, but when does that cross over to anger? Because it's impossible to not. I mean, we're always either disliking something, liking something, or being out of it. Not really paying attention. So it's like all day long we're going to have this potentially, explosive situation. We're going to be in that danger state of being angry. When does that go from just dislike to
anger?
Can you say?
Good question.
그래, 딱 그 책라 가보당 책 가보네, 그네 가보면에 그네 컨트롤 교도, 그네 카드 간데스게 디 가데가 미책 가보면은, 그네 미책 대라가 냠두 개체세도 가 삼비레 가 가보면 카드 컨트롤 교기래.
컨트롤 교기를 몇 번씩 그래?
예, 카드 컨트롤 차나. Gabome니.
If I don't like someone.
Yeah. When does not liking someone become anger? So there is a difference between just not liking and being angry, right?
Yeah.
So.
I think not liking just we can what's the tanyo.
Yeah, tanyo.
Yeah. You don't care this person, how they do.
So tanyo.
Oh, indifference.
Tanyo economic.
Yeah. Tanyo. Yeah. So giving and taking, right? To make equal.
If any reasons, some person we don't like or we don't hate. This we don't hate, some person. We don't hate them, we don't like them. No reason, but just we need the was equal.
Yeah. So
we don't care,
I think he's talking about the between in Lojong teaching anyway. They talk about 3 types of people. So I think he's talking about the one in the middle. But your question is like
experience, like when like you know how the body has a certain feeling when you're angry. Is that like that's how you know when you're angry, or when does that? I mean, does it have to have that feeling?
Shedan kande she
Maybe like when you wish them harm.
Shedan kande she kande.
Manasu pena if you don't love one person, we saw, we talk, we have something unhappy in our mind. This is called jeta.
Yeah. So he's saying like anger is actually what he just said. Anyway, that's the only word he said in Tibetan was anger. But when you see someone and you have a feeling of unhappiness as soon as you see the person, this is called anger.
If we saw our enemies, then if he or she says something to us, we, send
Trupa,
we say,
yeah, so this is like the opposite of patience. So basically, when your mind becomes agitated, so it's not only like disliking, but just that agitated feeling, like you see him and you're just like, oh God, here we go again, like this guy. When that starts happening, this is anger.
You're crossing the line.
Yeah, that's like the nature of anger.
How would you put jealousy when you know your mind is jealous of another person? Is that also a form of anger?
I hope you know
because
jealousy, because I
negative,
forgot the word for it.
When you say or you are jealous of someone?
Yeah.
Then?
Is that also a form of anger? Because there is that unhappiness in you. You realize that you're not feeling correctly.
Yeah, they start controlling 자동으로 그랬어.
자동.
자동으로.
Yeah, chatung.
Same party.
Yeah, exactly what he said. Same party. Belongs in the same group.
Same group.
Yeah, they're basically like in they're very similar emotions. So.
They're all many same party people, but maybe they have some little bit
Just different shades.
Different shapes, different maybe actions, maybe different motivations. They're all many parties there.
Not a 2-party system.
What is different between the jealousy and anger?
Yeah.
D2.
하고서 두세 힘어서 샤당 나가 컨트롤자다 나서 작동자니 지관하는 거로 봐. 샘마체 샘고 코머가니 내가 용거는 제가 차트 찍어라들이 가서 찍어라 요늘 이는 나가 양아지 셀레 만다와 양 코저 피하죠네 라랑 그 셀레 만다와 피하죠네 피했던 내가서 말한 소식도 자도 자다 콘트롤자와 찍어 용거네 말고 오늘 샘머가와 용거 자도 머가와 거네 샘머가와 자도 자서 콩고 치기나 우치가 가고 말에 내가 샘머가와 나 콘트롤도 흉치야요네 콘트롤은 나 거치 무조건 상관
공부이나 식체는
식체들 와 단단 자도 자나야 그치 이거 상권 자기요 말다 얘나 삼다도 다 나한테 말 찍는 거 없어.
Okay, I'll try to translate as best as I. This is so interesting because he's speaking a different dialect, but with the accent of a Kham. I'm hearing like two different things mixed. But I think what you are saying is she's asking the difference between jealousy and anger. And he was saying like anger is the stronger of the two. So anger is what motivates a person to feel like they actually want to take some harmful action against someone. Whereas jealousy is the feeling that you may dislike the person and you have some bad feeling when you see the person, but it's mainly mental. It's not really to the point where you're going to go and, attack the person. But anger is really a strong mind that almost like brims over with the threat of action, the threat of like doing something against someone. Yeah.
So that would be the answer to Deborah's question.
Yeah, but they both belong, I think.
They both come together.
I think the point that he's saying is like for this patience, like the essence of patience is the mind that's the opposite kind of all of these kind of harmful negative mental states which are characterized by being mentally agitated. So jealousy would fit that, and I think hatred, anger, those would fit. So I think that's a more general statement, but then within that you can tell, like if you think about jealousy, there's like a different flavor to it than anger. It can mix with anger and then you could have something really dangerous. But in general, jealousy and anger have a different feeling. Anger has a feeling of like wishing harm kind of, or being more like wanting to do something to someone or feeling like, jealousy on the other hand may have a feeling of unhappiness because someone else is happy, basically.
They have something you want, that's...
Right, yeah. But they have a very similar, that agitated mental state is the same. Yeah.
Make the effort to go steal it.
Okay?
I have a question. We're talking about agitation, so if one were to experience this type of agitation, say anger, to various degrees at oneself for something that they did wrong, is the non-virtue the same? How does that change?
If you are angry at yourself, the same non-virtue or different?
Yeah, same, yeah. Because you have strong angry with you disturb your mind. Your mind not peaceful. You're unhappy. You doesn't harm others, but maybe who is more strong, maybe you harm others, you anger others, maybe they make more problem. They disturb more. If you're angry by yourself, that you're unhappy, then you're unhappy, you do bad things, of course. If you say something, you're unhappy, you say something, you doesn't say a nice word. If you do something, you doesn't do that way. No stronger than you angry some others. You strong, you angry others, you hate, you beat, say bad words, more negative. You're angry with you by yourself, but they cause more you. Of course, you angry others, they cause for you also, of course, but if you're angry by yourself, then more cause for you. Right?
Can you understand? Yeah. I think what he's trying to say is if you direct your anger externally, then it's also out there in the world. So the harm that it causes can actually increase. When you're angry toward yourself, it's like kind of self-contained. So at least you are not harming other beings, but still you are harming a sentient being. Because you are a sentient being too. I mean,
Yeah, you can say also.
So when you say all sentient beings, at least I've been told by my teachers, when you say I want to achieve enlightenment for all sentient beings, that includes you too. Yeah.
Then some Buddhist teachings say, you cannot, what's that? 통주 제가 저런 거 수보라 저런 통주 제대로 말씀.
통주?
You know,
Cut up or what?
no, you cannot 통주 your body.
Torture, yeah.
통주 is my body this terrible. You cannot say this.
Can you understand? You don't disparage your own body or torture yourself, or this body is disgusting, or like these kind of extreme position where you kind of take a hostile attitude towards yourself.
But not to touch also. Not to touch. To touch that.
Too attached. Not too attached to your body either. So,
Middle.
Yeah.
In the middle.
We have very strong I. First you come with the I, then my body, my positions, they come in. It's all behind the root is the I. First, if we good, we have to put a little water to I. Maybe a little cold down. The nuclear weapon, a little bit soy water.
Yeah. He's been watching the news again.
Yeah.
I think also to remember, like a few weeks ago, there was the quote, I think it's from Shantideva, I'm pretty sure, where it says, if I don't have this feeling for myself, how can I possibly have it for other people? So that applies well to being angry with yourself. If you treat yourself like, you wouldn't treat other people, I mean, how can you possibly treat other people well either? Because you're like the first person you have to deal with every day. So if you wake up every day and tell yourself, you suck, I hate you, and your chances that you're going to be genuinely compassionate towards other people are going to be pretty slim. So.
Good.
Okay, oh yeah.
I was going to say, it comes down to the effort again, right? Because it's now we're putting the effort, still as misguided effort. If you're being, I kind of lost my train of thought because I decided I wasn't going to say anything. But like he was saying, if you're angry at yourself, it's the same effort. It's the same misplaced effort of rather than being the effort towards good things, it's effort towards a bad thing. So whether it's an effort towards not being angry with myself or being angry with you, it's still the same basis of like a misguided effort. I don't know.
Not complete.
Kade kirong rang kade control na tene di tsundu dupari tsundu tata mari tsundu
No, that's not effort.
Yeah, I think it's not actually effort, but
No, it's the opposite of effort. But I mean, like when we were talking about effort, that right? So we were talking about
yeah.
We were talking about
having
having the opposite of effort, not effort, but like the
laziness,
negative effort,
laziness.
Yeah.
It's considered a laziness. Laziness, which is putting effort into wrong things.
To the wrong thing, putting the effort in the wrong place, right? Yeah. So anger, right, was one of those types of.
I don't know, but it's. I think because, like, if you, maybe you want to say.
What is it? Is it anger during the old things?
If you're
like I said,
if you're
I lost my
angry
train of
to
thought,
yourself,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
then he's saying maybe it's like a type of laziness. Lelo. I think it's because this comes down
We
to.
just said like anger was.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of the definition of effort and also the definition of laziness. And I think it has to do with enjoying. Effort has to do with enjoying what you're doing, like having a real joy of actually doing it. So I don't know if people enjoy like hating themselves, but that's another question.
Okay, so that could be different. So there's difference between being angry at another person and being angry at you in that.
The type of laziness you're talking about with the priorities out of whack, that means like you feel great, like, oh, I get to like watch a movie, like he said, there's a great movie on TV, and like you pop the popcorn and like turn the lights down and like you prepare
So
everything.
me being angry with you is taking pleasure in being angry with you, or taking pleasure in wishing you harm.
I'm sure that there's a possibility that you could take pleasure in being angry at people, but it's probably slim, only because anger is so unpleasant.
Okay. I must have missed something earlier, because I thought we talked about anger specifically in the realm of effort, of the like opposites of effort.
Opposite of patience. I
Patience.
would say opposite.
Okay,
Patience.
I got confused. Yeah, okay, good. Sorry.
Anger is opposite of the patience.
Patience, yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
But it's good to
Yeah, that's
Good to
good.
just
more clean.
express your idea and
Yeah.
then figure out like how to
Yeah,
make it
yeah,
tight.
yeah, okay.
This is democracy, okay?
But you must think this way.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to talk to you.
Thank you.
I was like halfway asleep by the time he came back.